Welcome to this Yoga for Swimmers video brought to you by Excel with Grace Sport Specific Yoga. Today what we're going to be doing is a short sequence that's looking at a cross-body connection, really bringing that awareness in and bringing some strength into a cross-body connection. So what do we mean by a cross-body connection? Looking at the strength and the awareness going from the fingertips of one arm, of one hand, to the tip toes of the other foot, of the opposite foot, okay? And feeling that connection all the way through. Obviously something that's going to be very important for backstroke and freestyle, having that strength and having that awareness for efficiency and power. Okay, so we're going to start this sequence on our back. So just come onto your back. We're going to start in Savasana, which is usually how we end a session or a class, where you're just lying on your back in a resting pose, have the legs out long, hands beside you, palms facing up to the ceiling. And we're just going to take about 6 breaths here. Now as you breathe, I want you to breathe and feel into the 3 dimensions of the body. So as you inhale, feel the front of the body expand, sides of the body expand, and the back of the body expand. As you exhale, just relax and release. As you go through these breaths, just start to bring awareness into the body. So possibly going through a body scan, just moving from toe to head, just being aware how each segment of the body feels, whether it be tense, relaxed. On your next inhale, bring both knees into your chest. Hold on to your shins. Now we're just going to connect our movement to our breath with one subtle, simple movement here. So on an inhale, press your shins into your hands and your knees come away from your chest a little bit. Exhale, bring your knees back in closer to your chest. Just do that a few times. So inhale, push out. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, push out. Exhale, pull in. One more time. Inhale, pull out or push out. Exhale, pull in. Okay, now what we're going to do is just go through a little bit of extension and then gathering back in. So on the inhale, you're actually going to come right out into a tight streamline. Point the toes, reach with the fingertips. Exhale, come back in. Hold on to the shins, bring the knees into the chest. Inhale, come out into that streamline. Exhale, knees into chest. One more time. Inhale into a tight, long streamline. Exhale, bring the knees into the chest. Now, hold on to your right shin with your left hand. On an exhale, you're going to extend your left leg about 2 inches off of the ground. Engage into both feet so the toes are curling back towards the shins. And then reach out from your shoulder, straight back from you with your fingertips, straightening that right arm. Really feel that length from the fingertips, stretching all the way through the heel of that left foot. Inhale. Bring both knees back in. Switch your grip so your right hand is on your left shin. Exhale, bring that right leg out. Make sure you're engaged into the feet, curling the toes back towards the shins. Push out through the right heel, and then really reach with that left hand, stretching it back above you. Inhale, come back in. We'll do that one more time each side. So left hand, right leg. Exhale. Stretch out. Fingertips push through the heels. Inhale, come back in. Switch grip. Exhale, stretch out with that right leg, left arm. Inhale, come back in, knees into chest. Just staying here for about 2 breaths. Just notice if this feels any different than the first time you were here. On your next exhale, rock yourself forward onto your seat. Then we're going to come into tabletop. Tabletop is being on your hands and knees, and our alignment for tabletop is you have your fingers spread wide, index finger pointed forward, shoulder over elbow, elbow over wrist. Have the knees right under your hips, and then externally rotate through your shoulders so that your elbow pit is facing forward, bringing some great stability and strength into that shoulder socket. Now, on an inhale, you're going to bring the right leg up and back. You want to keep your pelvis even. You don't want one hip being higher than the other. Okay, so keeping the pelvis even, bring the right leg back, curl the toes towards the shin, pushing through the heel, and then inhale, bring that left arm up and forward. Stretch through the fingertips, push through the heel, feel that connection. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, left leg up and back. Once again, keep that pelvis even. Inhale, right arm up and forward. As you do this with the right arm, stretch with the fingertips. See if you can bring the arm right at shoulder height. Exhale, come back down. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, right leg, left arm. Exhale, inhale, left leg, right arm. As you do this, notice the difference between the 2 sides. Exhale, come back down. Then inhale, right leg, left arm. Exhale, inhale, left leg, right arm. Exhale, come back down to your tabletop. Now, really have those hands set strong, externally rotate through the shoulders. Walk your knees back about 2 inches, and then you're going to push into the hands, into the shoulders, and then pushing the hips up and back into a diagonal direction, into a down dog. Okay? In this down dog, I want you to keep your knees bent and just really make sure you have that connection to your shoulders. Always bringing stability into that shoulder joint. On an inhale, bring your right leg up and back. On an exhale, bring your knee to your nose, shifting your shoulders over your elbows over your wrists, round through your back a little bit, and then look in between your hands. With however many steps you need to take, bring that right foot in between your hands so you come into a lunging position. Once you're in your lunging position, check your right foot that is pointed straight forward. Feel down into the 4 corners of the feet. Have the knee right over the ankle. Then, you're going to take your back foot. You're going to turn it to a 90-degree angle. Have the 4 corners of that back foot down. So the big toe mound, little toe mound, inner and outer side of the heel. You want to align your front heel with the middle of the back arch. So just make sure you've got that. Make sure you've got that connection with the 4 corners of both feet. And then inhale, come up with the upper body. You're going to be facing towards the side. What I want you to do here is just check that alignment again. Really bring your core body strong. Okay? Inhale, bring the arms up and out so that the arms are at shoulder height. Gonna bring the palms up. So you should feel the shoulders externally rotate. Shoulders drop back and down. Then turn the palms down, keeping the shoulders in that same position. See if you can bend into that front knee a little bit more. See if you can come towards 90. Stay connected to the back foot. Look over the front hand. So you're looking past the right fingertips. And then really stretch through, keeping your core body strong still. Feel the connection from that left foot all the way through the right hand. Feel that connection right through, right across the body. Breathe. 1 more breath. On your exhale, you're going to drop your right hand down towards the ground, circle your left arm so your left hand comes to the ground, and then pivot on your back foot so you come onto the ball of the left foot. On an inhale, you're keeping the back foot where it is. You're going to bring the front foot to meet into a down dog. Once again, keep a bend in the knees here. Really connect to the hands, externally rotate through the shoulders and push back. On an inhale, bring the left leg up and out. Exhale, bring the knee towards the nose. Shift shoulders over elbows, elbows over wrists. Look in front of you, in between your hands. With however many steps you need to take, bring that left foot forward into a lunging position. Check the alignment of the front foot. Four corners of the foot down strong, pointed straight forward. Knee over ankle. Shift your right foot back behind you to a 90-degree angle. Make sure that the heel of the front foot and the middle of the arch of the back foot are in line. And then really press down into the four corners of that back foot. On an inhale, come up with the upper body. Check the alignment of the feet again. Make sure the core body is strong here, okay? Connected into the core, long spine. Then bring the arms up and out. Shoulder height with both arms, stretching forward, stretching back. First, turn the palms up so you externally rotate through the shoulders. Keeping that shoulders back and down. Turn the palms down. And then possibly come into that front knee a little more, staying connected with the four corners of the back foot, and then really extend through the arms. See if you can feel that connection right from the left fingertips all the way through to that right foot. 2 more breaths. Great job, guys. On an exhale, start to bring that left hand down, circle the right hand around, pivot on the back foot, keep the front foot where it is. Inhale, bring the back foot to meet the front, and you're coming into a forward fold. Just allow the upper body to relax. Bend the knees enough that the upper body is close to the thighs. We're going to be here just for about 2 breaths. On your next inhale, slowly over about 3 breaths, rolling up into a standing position. Once you come into standing, we're going to find mountain. Mountain pose, basically perfect posture. Feet hip distance apart, pointed straight forward, feeling into the 4 corners of the feet. Big toe mound, little toe mound, inner, outer side of the heel. Knees fairly straight forward, hips in neutral, core slightly engaged, shoulders drop back and down, neck long. Feeling the earlobes come back right over the shoulders. Palms forward. And just take 5 breaths here. Once again, breathing into the 3 dimensions of the body. Front of the body, sides of the body, back of the body. Exhale, relax. As you do that, go through a body scan again and just noticing any differences from the body scan you first did when we're in Savasana